Now let's talk about the people who make the magic happen on the stage, the dancers. I'm joined now by two dancers from the Nutcracker cast, soloist Amanda Morgan and Clara Kang-Crosby, a student in the professional division. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
So Amanda, I have to say, we were just talking about the roles that you play. The thing that fascinates me is how you are able to do so many different roles. You said you do Dewdrop, you do the Sugar Plum Fairy. How do you keep them all straight, and how do you prepare for that?
Yeah, so as you add roles, as you get older, it's kind of like once you learn a role, it stays in your body memory and your memory in general. So really when you hear the music, it's kind of like, even though I don't do like a snowflake anymore, I will still know that dance forever. And so like, even like as she's getting older, she'll add more and more roles as you go on. And so yeah, sometimes it can be like a little overwhelming, but to be honest, I've like taken some roles away now being promoted. So I think it's always fun just to learn new things and just to like keep growing as an artist.
I think that's amazing. Clara, you are a snowflake. Are you a snowflake or snow fairy now?
Yeah, I'm a snowflake. We do about 3 different spots each. So we're learning a bunch of different roles inside that one dance. So it's really interesting.
What amazes me is seeing you perform solo, but when you all do the parts where you kind of intermesh between each other, I mean, that's crazy choreography. Yeah. It must take a lot of practice.
A lot of practice, a lot of detail. I would say like the rehearsal director that works with them a lot, she's always looking at every little intricate detail just to make sure that everything is going smoothly, all the spacing on stage.
Even your legs all go to the same height. Like nobody's higher or lower. I mean, I'm just like, is someone coming out with a ruler? It's crazy. It's beautiful. It's amazing. And you were talking about learning, and Clara, full disclosure, I've known Clara since, well, not since you were little, but for many years now. And it's amazing to see you grow as a dancer. How long have you been performing in the Nutcracker?
I've been performing in this Nutcracker since 3rd grade, so I think that was 2013.
3rd grade?
Yeah, I know.
Wow, I feel
it's
bad.
been a long time.
Earlier. I'm a terrible friend.
It's okay. You wouldn't be able to pick them out.
I mean, I think it's interesting though, because you both came through this whole program. You grew up in Tacoma, Amanda, but you came through the Pacific Northwest Ballet as well, right?
Yes.
Tell us about that experience.
Yeah, I think that, so when I first came, they were doing Kent Stoll's version of the Nutcracker, and so when I was in her position as a PD, they introduced this version of the Nutcracker, which it was the first Nutcracker I saw because my family is from New York City. Okay. And so I saw New York City Ballet do it, and I was like, I want to do that for a living.
Wow.
I was like, I want to do that. I saw Maria Krowski do Sugar Plum Fairy, and I was like, I'm going to do that one day.
Okay, I have the chills right now.
And so like being able to, like say that I've now like accomplished doing like my dream of being the Sugar Plum Fairy in like a production like this is incredible. And even like with all that, like currently I'm, injured, but getting back and better, and still I'm like, wow, like I just can't believe that, I've been able to do that in my career this far. And it's so exciting to see like all of the young people like accomplishing things too. I'm sure you saw that like by seeing the show.
Oh, I did. The show was incredible. It was just incredible to see. And I saw Clara on stage, and all the kids are like, there's Clara there. I'm like, shh, guys, keep it together. But speaking of kids, one of the things that makes the Nutcracker such a unique production to other shows like Swan Lake is that the professionals and the kids get to be on stage together. How does that change the vibe?
I think it brings us all together. It's almost like a family setting, because when you're little, I know you were the same, you grow up watching these dancers in these roles, and to now be performing those roles that you've always watched and admired is so inspiring. And I think it's inspiring to be older and watching those kids because they're so excited and there's that magic there. And so I think it really just brings us all together.
Yeah, and it also just, reminds you like why you're doing what you're doing, because you can see how much you've accomplished, and just seeing that you can like make, all of these kids inspired and happy and feel like they're part of something bigger than themselves. I think that's honestly the best part about Nutcracker.
What a great point. What a great point both of you brought up. We talked a lot about the volume of shows for the Nutcracker. I came to a matinee, but I think there was a show that night. I saw you the other day as you were leaving your house, and you were like, I'm like, where are you going? Like, I gotta go to work. Oh my gosh. How often are you all performing?
I'll let you take that one first.
We're performing, how many shows are there? A little less than 40.
Yeah, a little less than 40.
Believe.
A lot of shows.
There's usually 2 a day. We started Wednesday of this week and we go until Sunday. And at least the professional division students are performing every show for the most part. So we're pretty on. And
It's amazing.
the children do a lot too. They do, I think it's 1 show a day, but that's still like 20, 25, 20 shows per cast.
Yeah. And just thinking about the fact that they're also in school it's a lot of dedication to like choose to be part of this.
It's a lot of driving.
I would also say just like the quarter ballet or like what the professional division is also doing, they carry the ballet. Even though obviously like, you know, the Sugar Plum Fairy and the Dewdrop and all those things are amazing, there's a lot of core members that also do those roles while also being a snowflake and a flower and all these things. And they just really make the show go on and are ready at any moment to fill in for someone. And so I just have to commend like all of them.
Well, I think you all are incredible. I've never seen athletes of the caliber that you are out there on stage. It's just beautiful. And I understand we only have about 30 seconds left, but I just have to ask, I understand that you're also preparing for the next ballet and the ballet after that.
Yes.
While doing the Nutcracker.
I'm going to rehearsal for that right after this.
Can you give us a hint what the next ballet is?
It's, I don't even know. It's Swan Lake. I was going to say it rhymes with this, but...
Swan Lake, there you have it. Heard it here first, folks. Thank you both so much for everything you do to bring such joy to so many of us. You really make magic on the stage, and it's a pleasure to watch you.
Sanity.